5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're going to call this meeting of the Committee of the Whole to order at 6:29 PM. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Allen,
Here.
Mayor Murphy,
Here.
Mr. Miller,
Here.
Mr. Doherty,
Here.
Mr. Burchett,
Here.
Mrs. Witt, Ms. Marcus.
Here.
I'd like to make a motion to excuse Ms. Witt from this meeting.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Doherty,
Yes.
Mr. Burchett,
Yes.
Mrs. Witt. Oh, sorry about that. Mrs. Allen,
Yes.
Mayor Murphy,
Yes,
Ms. Marcus.
Yes. We have the approval of the minutes from our August 14th, 2025 meeting. If there are no changes to those, they will be approved as they are. Hearing none, they are approved. Finance Director,
I have nothing to report, Ms. Marcus.
City Manager,
I have no items, Ms. Marcus. Thank you.
Mayor Murphy,
I have nothing to report, thank you.
Law Director,
No report, Ms. Marcus, thank you.
Clerk of Council.
I have no report, thank you.
Anyone wishing to raise a question about any piece of legislation listed on this agenda will have 3 minutes at this time. All other topics to be addressed to council will be heard later in this meeting. I see no takers, so we will go into business. The first item is the South Dixie Drive resurfacing Phase 2.
I'd first like to bring your attention to, I had an updated memo that I provided. It should have been on your seats when you arrived. It just clarifies the subject matter a little bit from the agenda packet that you were provided. So this project consists of the pavement repair, planing, and resurfacing of South Dixie Drive from Hoyle Place to West Dorothy Lane. We received an update for this project from ODOT, who is preparing this project for letting. And letting is just them publishing the project to allow contractors to bid on it. So in preparation for the letting, ODOT needs the City of Moraine to fill out some documents and to pay our portion of the costs. Letting is currently scheduled for this November, and the construction will start in next year of May. ODOT will pay for 65% of the construction costs, up to $227,295. And this amount comes from 65% of the estimated construction costs for when the funding was applied for. We, as the local public agency, are responsible for the remainder of the construction costs. Legislation for this project was originally passed in February of 2025, but it didn't cover all of our expenses. So we will need additional legislation to allow the city to pay for the costs above and beyond what ODOT is paying for. Since the project will occur in 2026, the funds for this were budgeted in 2026. With the update we received, it was brought to our attention that the local public agency funds are due before the project letting and not at the end of construction like we originally thought. We will need to move this 2026 budgeted item to this year. So we will need 2 things added to the next council meeting: a resolution authorizing the payment of $186,345 to ODOT, and an ordinance for supplemental appropriations in the amount of $186,345. Questions?
Well, this isn't in the budget.
Not this year, next year.
It was in our capital improvement plan that goes out 5 years, Ms. Marcus, this was identified as a 2026 project. It will actually occur then. The state has notified us that they want the money in advance. So where we would expect this to be in the 2026, it'll be removed, and it'll be supplemented in 2025. So the CIP, the capital improvement projects that were shown last year during budget cycle, that'll actually be lower in respect to engineering because we're moving it into, the request is to move it into 25. And again, it's kind of out of our control because the state controls the project and the letting process, and they're the ones that have notified us that they want the payment in advance.
So first of all, we need a motion to approve the $186,345.
I'll make a motion to approve $186,345 paid to the Ohio Department of Transportation have legislation drawn up for the next meeting.
Any questions or comments regarding this motion?
When would the construction commence?
Construction is scheduled to begin in May of 2026.
Any other comments, questions? Roll call, please.
Mayor Murphy,
Yes.
Mr. Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Doherty,
Yes.
Mr. Bichette,
Yes.
Mrs. Allen,
Yes.
Ms. Marcus.
Yes. So we also need a motion for a supplemental appropriation. We have a motion for that.
I will make that motion.
All right, you've heard the motion. Any questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Mr. Doherty,
Yes.
Mr. Bichette,
Yes.
Mrs. Allen,
Yes.
Mayor Murphy,
Yes.
Mr. Miller,
Yes.
Ms. Marcus.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. The second one is the Secondary Manufacturers National Opioid Settlement, CL-1767767.
Thank you, Ms. Marcus. The request is for a resolution for the next council meeting to allow the city manager to sign an opioid settlement agreement. The council has adopted legislation similar to this in the past. This is the part of the national opioid settlement. These come in periodically. This is with a different set of opioid manufacturers. So we're simply requesting a resolution authorizing the manager to sign that necessary settlement agreement so that the city can participate in that distribution.
I make a motion that the necessary legislation be prepared for the national opioid settlement as directed by the law director.
Are there any questions or comments? Roll, please.
Mr. Bichette,
Yes.
Mrs. Allen,
Yes.
Mayor Murphy,
Yes.
Mr. Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Doherty,
Yes.
Ms. Marcus.
Yes. Do we have anyone wishing to appear before council? Okay, we'll move into staff and council reports. Is there any staff members that wish to have? No? No takers?
Not even Rocky.
Not even an update, Rocky? Somebody's got to talk.
Get chiefed around you up.
Hey, so we're at the phase right now where I keep telling you we're painting, we're putting flooring down. So it's kind of repetitive at this point, and we're getting to the point where it's like we can share everything with you guys as it continues going, but we're looking at we're now weeks away from slowly starting to wrap this thing up. And I don't know how you guys feel, but I almost feel like I would like for you guys to witness it firsthand the closer we get to the end of this thing and let you fully see the progress and see how great everything's turned out. Now, that's completely up to you guys, but that's kind of how I was kind of looking at it. I can continue to give you guys kind of brief updates and let you know where things are, where we're falling at on dates and stuff. But for example, the front of the building, you'll start seeing bigger changes closer to September 5th in that week area. So the big changes you're going to start seeing they're coming quick now.
So we need a hard hat?
I'm hoping that if we wait a few more weeks, probably closer to like a ribbon cutting. I don't know if that's kind of what you guys are thinking, a ribbon cutting on this. At that point, no hard hats would be needed.
What's
Rocky,
your
they did,
estimate as to when we will be moving back?
So I think that's a kind of a loaded question. And the reason I say that is because there's a difference in moving back as far as staff, everybody coming back. And there's a difference in them giving us the keys and us kind of doing our final preps, making sure IT's cables are all ran right, just kind of doing our due diligence to make sure it's actually worthy and ready for all staff and for you guys to come on board and it's just smooth sailing from that point. So, you know, I think we're looking at a end of September for more of that kind of date on when things will start to be handed over back to us. As far as staff, that's kind of it's really Aaron and Todd and me and my staff, kind of how fast we can clear out the containers and get everybody moved back in. It's just, yeah, there's a lot. We've got stuff stored down at 28 and, yeah. So,
I was wondering if you can maybe get with Aaron and Todd and maybe get some pictures or something, or a video or something that we can put onto the city's website for the
Yes.
residents to see.
yes, for sure, 100%.
Because this is a really big project, and people should
For
see
sure,
what they're
for
getting
sure.
for.
And
it.
I
About
think
$4
that's
million?
100%. The construction team that we're using, they actually hire a professional staff to come in, and they'll actually put together a video slideshow for us that is actually professionally done. They'll do photos from a distance, up in the air, from a drone shot, in the evening and in the morning at dusk, to kind of fully show you guys and show the citizens where their money's went.
So, Ms. Marcus, just to jump in here real quick, we have been taking photos, and at the end of the whole entire project, we are going to do from the start to the end, kind of the evolution of how the whole building has gone. We didn't want to do that on a weekly basis or that. We wanted to do it from the beginning to the end to show the full totality of the whole thing, because sometimes when we do bring photos in, they don't make any sense in relationship of what they are. Like, you see the boiler, but it just looks like a big silver box.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking, but something just to show the residents where we.
Oh, for sure.
their
That
money
is
For
from.
sure.
planned, yes.
And maybe something about why we did it, about the energy, that this
For
is
sure.
done for energy upgrade, security, so forth, that we just didn't go in and decorate, because that's
sure.
what some people are gonna think. We went in and
Absolutely
painted the
not.
building and everything, and we really did a lot more. There's been roofs, and there's been security upgrades, moving restrooms and stuff, and
For sure.
building was built and on.
Security
it
purposes
was in
for the
60
staff.
We didn't have this building in 65, or did we?
We did
We
not.
moved in 70.
70? Yeah, so this is a
I was
pretty
there.
old building, and I
Yeah.
just like the public to see that.
For sure, yeah.
It was also functionality, and HVAC is almost half the project cost.
It was,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want them to see. I want them to see that we just didn't go in and make things nicer for ourselves at their expense. Because a lot of people doubt government, and that's the kind of thing they're liable to think, and
No, they, for sure, will see a drastic change. I mean, just a few people that, so Brent Shane today got to kind of peek through the windows, and he was letting me know, he was like, wow, the change is so dramatic that you guys aren't, I mean, it really is a massive change that I think you guys will be very happy. The building's turning out very beautiful, so it'll be a nice change.
I myself have no doubt about this project
Yep.
at all. I just like to show the residents what it is, maybe get up front of them before they start making their comments. I mean, there's already been a few about how much money we're spending and stuff on this. Not bad, but I just like to get up front with the residents.
Yeah, for sure. And it's just it's been a building that's needed these things for years, and it's kind of been, the can's been kicked down the road with the whole GM, and so it's been one of those things that we've kind of been smart and savvy with keeping the building running as best we could for the years that we were kind of in trouble there for a little while. So we're kind of making up for that now. And hopefully we'll see it by energy bills, by security reasons. It's a massive change.
It wasn't just cosmetic.
It for sure was not cosmetic.
A lot of people are gonna think it's cosmetic, and that's what I want to get away from.
Yeah,
I
I
want to
mean-
show them that our city employees are doing what they can, and they have reasons for it, and their money is not being wasted at all. It's being put to good use.
Yeah, I mean, there's bathrooms in the basement that are original to when the building was built. So, I mean, we definitely strung this out as long as we could. Things were needed. I mean, the bathrooms were baby blue. So it was time for that cosmetic look to bring us up to date, plus the energy efficiency and just security purposes, so, yeah.
I believe you said at one point, you or somebody said at one point that, that building costs us more than all of our other buildings
Yeah.
put together
Yeah.
for energy.
It was just it was a energy pig. Yep,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome.
Okay, so anybody else in staff that's gonna come up? Nope. Okay, Mrs. Allen, do you have anything?
Nothing to add, thank you.
Mr. Burchett?
No report, thank you.
Mr. Doherty?
Nothing to report, Ms. Marcus, thank you.
Mr. Miller?
Nothing further, thank you.
Mayor Murphy?
Nothing further, thank you.
Okay, now I'm gonna backtrack to some staff. City manager,
I have nothing else, Ms. Marcus, thank you.
finance director,
I have nothing else, thank you.
law director,
No, thank you.
clerk of council,
Nothing else, thank you.
our IT guy sitting back there? Nope. And I have nothing either, so we will adjourn this meeting at 6:44 PM. Thank you all for attending.